Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Retta's World. This is the month of June and we're still talking about National Safety Month. And so on today for Tip Tuesday, we're going to be talking about a first aid kit. Yes, a first aid kit. On the first part of the video, you saw a list of things that you should have in your first aid kit. And so I'm just taking out a couple things to show you. You want to make sure you have the first aid emergency guide in there. It kind of help you with different tips and pointers on how to use some of the things that are in the first aid kit. You want to make sure your first aid kit has some gloves, some tape, some scissors, some tweezers, some burn cream, some type of like Neosporin or ointment. You want to make sure it has ibuprofen, Tylenol. You want to make sure you have alcohol. You want to make sure that you have some type of antiseptic towelettes or wipes and some type of gauze. You just want to make sure you have all those things in there. A cold pack. There's the scissors, like I mentioned before. There's the tweezers, like I mentioned. You want to make sure you have some gauze, some band-aids, all different size band-aids and everything like that. You want to make sure you have aspirin, a trauma pad. It's a lot of stuff that you want to make sure that you have in your first aid kit. So that way you're ready and prepared. Make sure once you get your first aid kit, you look inside of the booklet to read any tips or pointers. Now on this part of the video, I am in Walmart and just showing you some different first aid kits that you can purchase and the cost that they are. So that way, if you need to get a first aid kit, you can head over to your Walmart and go pick up one. They have some cheap as $6.98, basically $7, and it has everything that you will actually need in the first aid kit. But you want to make sure that you check to make sure that it has the scissors and the tweezers. Also in first aid kits, you want to make sure that you have some bottled water as well as some type of soap or hand sanitizer. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Bye.